Hi guys, this is Lissa at somaticanatomy.com, and I'm here to talk to you about anatomy yet again. Now, I've been doing this weekly class online, and I've been talking to you guys about it. Right now, I am still deep into molecular anatomy, etc., and quite frankly, I haven't gotten to the really delightfully juicy, hey, let's talk about practicality yet. So rather than sit here and talk about molecules, etc., I'm going to hold off on that until I am actually knowing what all these molecules are doing and why we care. Because frankly, it's a little slow going, even for me. Anyhow, oh, also while I'm just yammering, I have an extremely exciting package coming later today. Oh, wait a minute, it's Thursday. Yes. So later today, I will be opening it live online. So check out my Facebook group, Somatic Anatomy's Experiential Anatomy Party, or check out Instagram because I'm going to try to stream it live on Instagram. Wish me luck there. First time really trying this thing. So anyhow, if not, don't worry, I'm going to record the whole thing and I'll send you guys a link. So if you have no desire to go anywhere near the social media, you don't have to. If you do, I'm spending a lot of time on the old social media lately. If you do, then, like I said, I'll send you, then check us out, Facebook or Instagram. So I'm a little flaky today, and I freely admit that is because of my pelvis. Yes, it is that time of month, and since I'm teaching low back class this Friday, I've been thinking a lot about, oh, yep, low back's starting to hurt. Yep, getting grouchy. Yep, must be that time of month, the joys of PMS. And I'm always reminded that one of the reasons that we have problems around low back or low back problems around period time is that there is this thing called the uterosacral ligament. Again, I posted a picture of it on Facebook and Instagram, but I also have Netta right over here. Don't leave home without it. And I can show you where that puppy is. Let's see. So, hopefully you can see this. Right here is the uterus. This is a cross section. Here is the back. Here is the front. So here is the uterus right here. And right here is the uterosacral ligament. Here's the sacrum. So right here, there's this little line that goes from your uterus to your sacrum. So as it gets more and more full of extra blood, then it's going to, I'm going to put this in the ground before it falls over, then it becomes more and more likely to start hanging on your sacrum. And quite frankly, your sacrum doesn't necessarily like that, especially if your sacrum already has problems. So if you or your clients have sacroiliac joint issues, you might notice an increase right around your period. It doesn't necessarily mean that what you're doing isn't working or that you're getting new and wonderful problems. It just means there's this big blood-filled uterus hanging off the sacrum, and ain't nobody gonna like that, just saying. So here is my sacral prescription. You'll notice I have my mobile mic on. So I'm going to move my chair out of the way. And first thing I'm going to do, there you can see me, I am going to direct my sacrum downward. I'm going to direct my sits bones down into the ground. I'm also going to let my chest release. And now I can really feel my connection through the feet. So I'm on that yield end of the scale. Yield down into the ground, let my weight connect down to my feet. I'm really going to feel my feet connecting with the earth. And I'm going to feel, for those of you who do yoga and talk chakras, I can feel that connection with the earth coming down, coming up from my feet, up to the leg bones, right here into first chakra area, which is really kind of nice. Like, okay, stability, I am rooted. I'm literally rooted. My root chakra, it's activated, it's doing its thing. So now I'm all rooted and stabilized. And now I'm just going to gently start circling my pelvis a little bit, just as much as it feels good. And I'm going to imagine this big red ball of energy inside here. I'm going to imagine I'm rolling that ball around inside my pelvis. We do an exercise in pelvis class called painting the pelvis. I can't remember where Dana got that one from, one of the BMC people, I believe. But so I'm rolling this ball of red chakra energy, red root energy, red pelvis energy around the inside of my pelvis, and I'm going to let it paint the inside of my pelvis. So if I'm reaching towards you, I'm going to pop your pelvis out. Nothing personal, give it back. Here's my hand pelvis. I've got an imaginary sacrum because I only got 2 hands. So you can see if I turn it this way, how there's the greater bowl and the lesser bowl of the pelvis. So I'm going to imagine rolling that red energy around the lesser bowl of the pelvis. I'm going to imagine rolling it up a little higher around the greater bowl of the pelvis. And I keep my knees straight, or I can keep them bent. Here's what it looks like when I keep them bent. That's actually putting a lot of motion in my low back. My low back doesn't like. I'm going to keep my knees straight and just keep my range of motion small. You know, knees are not locked, never locked out, just straighter. I'm not really getting down into it. If you want to get down into it, yes, former professional belly dancer here. You can totally do that. It's just not where my spine is today. This is where my spine is today, and I'm just going to let the whole body go. I'm going to reverse direction, see if it feels different, see what's going on. Because I realize I've not been doing a whole bunch of movement lately, and I kind of like to practice what I preach. So I'm going to feel that red ball of energy rolling around down here in the lesser pelvis area, making it a little bigger, rolling it around the upper pelvis area, the greater pelvis. Greater pelvic bowl. And I'm just going to let it circle around and center down there till it's sitting right in the center of my perineum. So equal distance between my pubic bone and my tailbone. And just let it sit there, because that is the energetic location of my root chakra. It is also a nice low point in the pelvic floor. It is also the location of the perineal body, which is sometimes called the central of the perineum, if you're looking it up. And that is essentially it's a leftover from the place where your notochord, your protospine, started to grow when you were an embryo. So keeping that nice solid ball of energy down there, so your pelvis is a little bit more alive. Feel maybe your uterus is a little bit happier with life. If nothing else, you've gotten up and you've spent a few minutes paying attention to your own body and taking care of yourself. So on that note, I will say, if you're in New York City, come enjoy your anatomy with us on Friday. If you're not in New York City, come enjoy your anatomy with us online. And either way, it is very important that you are enjoying your anatomy. Thanks for checking in. Talk to you next week if I don't talk to you online beforehand.